When I was around 7 years old, I became very good at climbing trees. My grandmother, whom I called PiPi in Karen language, lived in a small wooden and bamboo house on tall legs, with a roof made of law leaves, Dipterocarpus tuberculatus. Just beside her house stood a tall guava tree, always full of fruits, especially during the hot season. But PiPi was very strict with her guava tree and never liked children picking its fruits. Sometimes my older brother and I asked her permission, but many times we just picked them secretly, giggling as we tried not to get caught. My brother knew how to climb the guava tree easily, but I couldn't yet. I only stood under the tree, wishing I could climb like him. One school holiday, while PiPi was sweeping leaves around her little house, I begged her to let me practice climbing. She agreed, and I felt so happy that I hugged her tightly. From morning until noon, I tried again and again, falling, getting tired, but never giving up. Finally, I figured out my own way to climb the slippery tree, and for the first time, I picked a ripe guava with my own hands. That moment was unforgettable. I felt proud and free because I no longer needed to wait for my brother to climb for me. After that, I often climbed the guava tree by myself. Sometimes, even when PiPi saw me, she didn't scold me anymore. She just let me be. I would throw the guava fruits down to the ground from the tree first, climb back down, and gather them into my shirt since I didn't have a basket. I even shared some guavas with PiPi. One evening, I climbed the tree and noticed that most of the fruits were still unripe, except for one perfectly ripe guava hanging from a thin branch at the very top. The branch looked too small to hold me, and I knew it was dangerous. But I was just a little stubborn girl who really wanted that fruit. As I climbed on that little branch, an older person walking by shouted, "Why risk your life for one little guava?" And soon PiPi rushed out, calling Sarmu, meaning young girl in Karen, and warning me that the branch would break. But I didn't listen. I carefully climbed onto the small branch, stretched out my hand, and finally grabbed the ripe guava. Luckily, the branch didn't break, and I climbed back down safely. It was such a funny and brave moment for me. Risky, yes, but it made me proud. Looking back, I was just a little Karen girl from Myanmar, stubborn yet determined, always chasing the joy of climbing trees and tasting sweet guavas.